Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a new one that I've never done before from Barbour Publishers. This is the large print Simplified King James Version Bible. I've never heard of it up until recently. I got up with Barbour Books and they wanted to send me one so I could do a review, let you guys see what it's about. If you have any experience with this particular text block, or if you've dealt with the KJV before, I personally haven't. What they've attempted to do is basically take out a lot of the what would be considered archaic words. I'm more of a King James guy myself, but for viewers' sake, I'm going to show you guys what this thing is about. So, no raised hubs on the spine. They have indicators where you would. It's got a like fake leather kind of cover. Has a little grain to it. They've got the perimeter stitching, as well as your stitch lines that run on your seam there. Cross here, which is embossed in there. You can see the layering there. You have one single ribbon. Not sure why only one. It's not really a nice satin ribbon. It's a decent ribbon. You can see here that you have like a marbled grain on this, on the outside cover. I haven't done anything to this. This is how it comes out of the box. ISBN number down at the bottom. And as far as the inside text goes, first I'll show, this is a thumb index Bible, which is pretty nice for the price range. A lot of times you don't see a lot of thumb indexing. Gold gilding appears to be a spray-on just based on some of the inconsistency. I believe it's a spray-on, it may not be, but with those lines you're picking up there, it may be a spray-on. When you first open it up, you do not have a liner as like a higher end Bible. You have, not cardstock, but a paper stock liner. You have your dedication page, large print. This page is tabbed to this, which is kind of, some people like it, some people don't care for it. Either way, this is your information about your copyright. But this is one of their newer things. It's, I guess, their newer rendition of this. Now, right off the bat, I know what you're thinking. These pages do ghost quite a bit. Out of everything that I've looked at this Bible and messed with, kind of getting used to it, the biggest thing I don't care for is ghosting, because I got a little bit of a shadow here, but if you have a highly populated page where you don't have a lot of gaps, it's not as noticeable, but it's not like they're line matched to where they would just completely cover each other every time. Because you get down here to where it's more empty, which is really notable once you get into Psalms. There's a lot of ghosting, and changing my lighting, you can definitely see. If you do not like ghosting, you may want to consider something else, because the fact of it is, this isn't a horribly thin paper, but it's not a super high paper either, high GSM paper. As far as your thumb indexing goes, I'll pull in here. Nice thumb indexing. I mean, really, it's not bad at all. I would say nice, even, clear, crisp font. You have an introduction at the beginning of each book. You have headings at the beginning of each chapter. Everything's easy to read. It is a large print. I'm assuming you're probably 12 point or above. I forgot to look. Words of Christ in red. Get you some more natural light on that red. It's kind of more of a blood red. It's not a real bright red like you see in some Bibles, like the Thompson chains are really bright. I would say readability is very nice. As far as the font spacing, the font type, I think you have a good readable Bible here. If you are into highlighting and marking up your Bible pretty good, you will most likely run into issues with this page thickness, which is unfortunate. But if you don't do that and you're more of just a reader, this could definitely be a good, more budget option for you, because not everybody has to have a premium Bible. You know, I don't have anything against this Bible other than I just think that amount of ghosting's a little undesirable, just because it can distract you and make it less desirable to read as opposed to another Bible that would have less ghosting. But overall, it's a good quality block. It seems solid, lays nice and flat. I'll go to the front so we can do the actual front test. I have gone through it a little bit. I haven't, made it like a primary reader or anything. But that is towards the end of Genesis. Obviously, you're sitting up here. We kind of give this a little nudging. It will lay relatively flat, so it's not one of those that's just going to fall right back into place on you. But I could very easily see this once it breaks in, because this is not broken by any means, laying really nice and flat, being really nice and loose. The binding on it, I have yet to look into deep enough to see if it was Smythe sewn or not. You do have your ribbon, your head and tail band there, but it's hard to see the signatures on it, which makes me kind of think it might be a glued binding. So bear that in mind if you're looking for a kind of for life Bible. Anytime you want good, reliable stitching where your pages aren't going to fall out, you're way better off going with a Smythe sewn edition. This one I'm having trouble. I can never seem to find the stitching in it, so I'm wondering if this is not a glued binding. It's one thing I can definitely find out, and we'll probably put in the description once I find out, because I have neglected to look for that. But for a good budget Bible that you can use, see very well, very nice crispness in the font, not hard to read at all. Definitely give them a look, check them out. It's Barbour Publishing, and they, I think, are kind of new to the game a little bit. I haven't really seen them a lot, but they appear to be making a decent quality Bible that you can at least use for a little while. And you have thumb indexing, you have a lot of the features that you would want on a maybe, I don't know, higher price Bible. But like I said, the only real complaint I would have in this would be the ghosting, because everything feels pretty nice, it opens nice, flips nice. Definitely something you could take and use for a long time, as long as, nothing starts falling apart. This is not a durability review. This is more like a unboxing review, because like I said, I haven't really used this much. It comes in a sleeve that just slides over it. It was packaged well, came to me in pretty good amount of time. It didn't take forever. So check these guys out at Barbour Publishing. I'll show you the back of the box real quick so you can see the information. So it's selling for $45.99. Not a horrible price for that, for what you're getting. But I'll let you look at that there. That explains what they did to constitute the Simplified KJV. But they quote, the Simplified Bible, KJV Bible maintains the feel of the original King James while noticeably increasing its readability, bringing the trustworthy old translation into the 21st century. Here's the ISBN number. And you guys check them out. See if you're in the market for a new Bible. Or check out some of my other videos if you're interested in some of those. I do have some other ones that some are more affordably priced, some are more on the premium side. But the main goal is, regardless of the cover, the gilding, the lettering, the main important thing is to have a Bible in your hands, because it does not matter what it is covered with. What matters is what's on the inside. Thanks for watching. This has been Wooden Desk Reviews with another Bible review. Thanks.